Hi there, Sag Capricorn. Welcome back. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot, and I'm back to do your October 2020 reading. And we're going to just get right into it. But I want to thank you for being here. And yeah, so I'm going to just cut the preamble and get right into your reading. I'm going to do some multifaceted vibes for you, starting with your overarching energies for October 2020. And all the decks I'm using are going to be in the description box. 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and the Moon. Okay. And I'm going to pull bottom of the deck. Oh, ouch. 9 of Swords. And I'm going to pull your other energies so that we have them all out. And then we're going to kind of get the connection of the whole picture for you. Okay. So, Sagittarius, Capricorn. I'm going to pull tarot and then do some oracles for you. And now, this is in your career, work, and finance. 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Justice, High Priestess, and the Sun. Excellent. Okay. Bottom of that, or more recent energy, is the 4 of Wands. Now, in your area of relationship or love, or wherever you're thinking you want to get some input on a relationship right now in this time period, this wonky October astrofest of crazy energy in the world and in the cosmos. Let's see. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Okay. Judgment. Three of Wands. Chariot. 2 of Fire. And the Moon. Okay, interesting. The Sun and the Moon. Let's get these all so you can see them. Okay, and the bottom of the deck for your relationship is the Emperor. And very interesting, the Moon, and we're just coming off of the full moon, so maybe, no coincidence there. And the Emperor. Okay. So, let's see. The overarching energy for you for this month, Sag Capricorn, is that there's definitely an important relationship that is having some struggles, to be honest, that you may be, there's an important partnership. This could be through work or personal, it could be both, that is having a struggle or has caused you some heartache and some loss. And, you have the Moon twice. But you do have the Sun in the area of work and career, and you actually have some really positive cards, I think, in your area of finance, work, and career. Good things coming to you there. So I think that the relationship is really coming to a head. There's something really coming to a head or has just come to a head in the area of relationship. But in your work, finance, and career sector, things are actually going pretty well in terms of business, work, or career. So basically, if there's been something that's been giving you heartache or been giving you a reason to question or wonder or leaving you with a sense of loss, you've been maybe pouring some energy into, work a little bit to maybe offset some of those feelings or to just redirect yourself. You kind of come in knowing that there's, discrimination here. There's offers you're willing to take, not willing to take in the area of work, finance. You're defending your ground, 3 of Wands, and seeking new opportunities that will be fair. With the Justice card, you're very concerned about getting a fair offer, fair pay, working with good culture, good people. Um, and, I think you've kind of learned what you need and what you want, and you're not really settling there. Sounds like to me, seems like you're going, sounds like, I'm thinking about you listening, but it sounds like, seems like you'll be listening to your wisdom here and your intuition, and you're really going to be um, definitely discerning and wise when it comes to what kind of ventures, partnerships, opportunities you're going to get into from a work perspective, and it's going to pay off with this Sun card at the end of that energy. So that's actually really, really exciting. And the bottom of the deck energy for you is the Four of Wands. So whatever that is, it's going to bring some stability for you in the area of work, career, and finance. I do just think that overall you're getting through some angst over something during this period. Sag Capricorn, and again I'm getting Justice, and then again I'm getting Four of Wands. And in the work area I have Knight of Swords, and in the underarching I have Knight of Swords. So some very, very consistent energies about something upsetting you over something that might not have been fair, or you're wanting to get back to balance and get back what you put into something, whether it's at work or personally. You feel like, I'm the one who's putting in too much here. I'm the one who's always putting in. It's time for me to align with what I want, what I need, and I'm going to get back what I put in. Just getting a real heavy energy of kind of leveling out the chaos, if there's been chaos, getting back on a track. You have Three of Wands twice, Three of Wands, Justice, Judgment. So making core decisions that really feel right to you, maybe even a karmic rebalancing of some sort, and harmony. Harmony overall, balance, and that's in your overall, and that's in your work, career, and finance, for sure. So if there's anything that's been hidden to you, or sneaky here, there's been like a hidden sneaky energy that you're kind of wrestling with here. I think you're going to make a decision about it this month. You're going to move forward with confidence, with the Chariot being right in the middle of your relationship reading. And I think there's going to be, some victory around that Six of Fire in the next undercurrent energy besides the Seven of Swords. So if there is a shifty energy, or someone's trying to get away with something, or someone's, ghosting or holding back from you, I think there's justice coming around. I think there's a judgment call and an insight that you're going to have that puts you back in the driver's seat. You're going to be making a critical decision to travel down a path that's going to be good for you. Three of Fire, again, means you're like, I want to see where my returns come in. I'm going to invest in the things that are good for me in the area of relationship. And you may be facing, a crossroad where you're going to be seizing an opportunity. You've got the Chariot and then the Two of Fire. So that's boding very well. I mean, I think, this moon may be more than anything, getting over your hurt, getting over the illusions of any sort, and actually tapping into your intuition and your knowledge and your wisdom. There could be something shifty that you're aware of, and you want to move away from it with power, success, victory. You're going to be getting the attention you deserve. Definitely the attention you deserve. We've got the Three of Wands. Even if you had a Three of Swords, again, you're going to come out victorious. And look at this magnetic, the Queen of Wands. She's magnetic. She's attractive. She's dynamic. She's just amazing. So I think that even if you have angst or loss, or even shiftiness in the relationship sector at some point, you're coming out on top, and you're gonna get past that. That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, I'm not denying that there's not Three of Swords and Moon energy here, but I don't see it as a deal breaker. I just think that it's around an important relationship, and you're going to be learning. You're going to be learning from it, and you're going to be getting more control. Area of career, work, and finance. I mean, as long as you tap into what you know is right for you and you look for fair and equitable partnerships, you've got the Sun there, and you've got the Four of Wands there, and that's gonna show up well for you. You may be dealing with a King of Swords, an important partnership, lovers, King of Swords. In your work life, you might be dealing with a leader who is pretty cut and dried and, doesn't mince words, but they could be an important partnership for you from a work perspective. So, think about styles, and don't be concerned if that person's style is different than yours. Wow. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Very optimistic. I'm going to pull one more for you. Soul purpose lesson cards. And regret. I know that I cannot change the past. That's perfect. If you've experienced this loss, or you experienced some of this mystery, unknown, or even in the relationship area, if it's been trickery or ghosting, whatever it is, you can't change the past, but you can make good choices for your future. So very empowering, very powerful. This is turning out to be a really good reading, and I know that people kind of freak out when they see, couple Three of Swords here, and there's no reason to do that. I think you have to remember your major arcana are your major energies, and your minor are giving you clues. They're giving you clues. So you have things like Judgment and Justice and Chariot, and that's like a lot of righting of the scales, making good decisions, and moving forward in victory. Movement forward. I'm also going to pull an oracle for you from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. This is it. The Salve Palute. These are beautiful cards, by the way. I think they're fairly new. The Salve Palute. Let me get this book out for you, and it's number 19, or numerology-wise, the number 2. I'm sorry, the number 1. So that's interesting. Could be new beginnings, could be taking your power back, just energetically. But according to this particular image and this particular archetype, Salve Palute, and it says this: tune into your heart and you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light, and your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. So where are you needing to get sacred space? And is this love and positive intention to not have regret have to do with forgiving yourself and loving yourself first? So if you feel like you've made any mistakes in the area of relationship or partnership, I think there's a big forgiveness coming here. We live in an age of heightened environmental, emotional, and spiritual pollution. During such a world age, it takes more work to experience clarity, purity, and originality. Often the bulk of our challenge is simply warding off further negative influences and attempting to dislodge the toxins permeating our energy field, psychologically, physically, and emotionally. The onslaught continues with chemical toxins in food, polluted oceans, and the bombardment of electromagnetic radiation. When technological development lacks commensurate wisdom, such as the current case, progress contains a shadow side of harm to our planet and her creatures, including us humans. Higher beings are lovingly and faithfully working to assist souls in their transition from fear to a love-based inner orientation, and to become strong enough to ward off further negative influences and reverse the toxic culture within themselves. So a shift is available to you now. With their positive enthusiasm for healing for all beings, they can do much good in the world. To be around such hearts instills peace and relaxation, hopefulness and vitality within the soul. So it's about cleaning things up. It's about surrounding yourself with healthy and and life-giving things in every part of your environment. When this oracle appears in a reading, it is a call to clear yourself and your space in ways that feel life-affirming, inspiring, and beautiful for you. Trust that no matter how much gunk the ego-driven actions of humans might generate, it is no match for the power of spirit at play in willing human hearts. May all such hearts join with spirit and with each other to clear and bless all creatures for the greater good. Wow, we need that now. So the healing process is to bring awareness into your present moment as you ground yourself by feeling your feet connected to the earth. Let there be a feeling of pleasant heaviness as your feet pull the energy down from your heart and toward the earth. It is as if the feet can discharge unwanted energies, which the Earth Mother, with her alchemic skill of transmutation, can utilize as fertilizer for a new life. Place your hand over your heart and feel your connection to yourself. And if you can relax, allow it, and let the spiritual light become stronger and more powerful as you gently tune in your awareness to it. Allow the inner light to begin to clear, cleanse, heal, renew, and protect you from within your cells. It will move out into all aspects of your life, and you may feel this at a subtle level, and even if you feel nothing, you can trust it is happening anyway. You can further empower this process with a prayer. I call upon the pure white light for cleansing, realignment, renewal, and protection now. May I be protected from all negativities, purged from all malignant energies, and held in the sanctity of the light in all dimensions of my being. I shed and release that which obstructs my luminous and true nature. Through divine mercy and grace, for the spiritual benefit of all beings, so be it. And when you are ready, ground yourself and hydrate well. You have completed your healing process. Oh, that's beautiful. So if you are feeling like you needed to purge yourself of any angst, that this moon and Three of Swords, may have been bringing up for you in relationship. If there's been trickery against you in some form, it's not good for you to let it kind of get stuck in your system anymore. It's a purging time for you. And you have so much to look forward to. You have the Sun in your work sector, and you have victory and the Queen of Fire and the Two of Fire, which is Wands, and the Chariot in your relationship sector. It's just kind of getting over this and letting it to work in your favor. Don't let the moon be fear or loss if it's been that for you. Let it be illumination, intuition, and your inner knowing moving you away from anything that's not serving you. So that's what I have for you. I hope it helps in some way, and I wish you a lot of love and a lot of luck in October 2020, and I will see you soon.